Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Well, today I want to show you how to change the oil on my 2016 Harley Street Bob and the stuff you're going to need for it. So I'll get the camera in position and we'll get started. Be right back. So, before I get started, I'll show you what you're going to need to change oil on this 2016 Street Bob or any Dyna model. You're going to need a 5/8 socket. That'll take the oil drain plug out of it. You're going to need a special Harley Davidson oil filter wrench. It's got a cutout here for the crank position sensor that you've got to get around. A oil catch drain that goes underneath the filter, a low profile oil catcher. Of course, I use the 20W50 synthetic oil, and your Harley Davidson filter. I will get down here and show you how to get the plug out next when we come back. So the oil drain plug is located just down here and your 5/8 wrench will fit on there. What I will do is get the bucket under here and I'll drain this and get the camera back in position to change oil filter. So you just get your low bucket under here. Get all your stuff out of the way. Take this plug out of here. And then put your drain pan under here, and I'll drain this oil out of here first, and I'll come back. I also wanted to mention, guys, that it's a magnetic plug, and you just want to check to make sure that there's no filings on it, and here we don't have any filings. There's also a O-ring on this plug that I just pull off with an O-ring pick. And that you pretty much destroy this O-ring every time you change the oil, so the O-ring comes off. Make sure you purchase a new O-ring every time you go to change your oil. It's a good idea because if you go to put that old one back on and it leaks or springs a leak while you're riding your bike, it's a catastrophic failure. Again, brand new O-ring, and that just slides on. Simple as that. We'll wait for the rest of the oil to drain out of here, and we'll move over now and we'll change the oil filter. So now what you want to do is take your oil filter wrench and this little cutout here will go around the crank position sensor down here. Fits onto the filter like so. And so once you've got the filter loosened off, you want to get your tube put on here on your drain, on your catcher device. You want to slide this back in under the filter like so. To catch any oil that'll run out of here. And just let that drain for a second. And then you can clean your filter base off. I just like to set that in there a little bit. Now once your filter base is cleaned off, you can take your new filter, and I put a little bit of the oil on the gasket, like so. Get this out of the way. And then reinstall. You slide your filter wrench back on. Give it a nice snug up. And there we have this part of it done. I'll take you around the other side and I'll show you how to fill the crankcase up. So we've got the funnel ready, and we've got the dipstick cleaned off. And again, you fill it up about halfway, start the bike, let the oil filter fill up, and then shut the bike off and then check the oil again. And you can do this in moderation. You don't want to get it too full. It's a good thing to also start your bike and let it warm up first before you change the oil, and then you kind of mix up the contaminants all around, and then to check the oil, you've got to actually turn the dipstick all the way in, pull it out. Let's see where we're at, and we're just down here at the add. So I like to go fairly slow with it. It doesn't hurt to go slow. It saves a lot of grief in the end. They always sell you more oil than what you need. You can usually get an oil change in a half out of it. Tighten this down. Check it again. We're coming up on the stick. Oil, it can be a messy job, can't it? And now, like I said, this is the full synthetic oil. If you've got a brand new bike, you want to change oil in the first 1,000 kilometers or 600 miles. And then your first oil change after you do that, you can put the standard oil back in it again and run it till your next oil change at about another 5,000, 4,000 kilometers. And then from there you can go to the full synthetic. And that's what I've done. So we're just about here, so we've got to go just a little bit more. I found no trouble with the synthetic oil. It gets dirty pretty quick, or dark, like any synthetic. So it's about there on the stick now, which is perfect. You now want to start the bike up. Let that filter fill. And then check the oil one more time. So we'll give this a start. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. Turn the bike on. It's in neutral. Give it a start. Oil light's gone out. You want to check the bike for leaks. And we don't have any on the filter. And we don't have any on the plug. No. So we'll shut the bike off now and recheck the oil. Well, the bike's off now and we'll recheck the dipstick. And I'll put you back on the tripod here quick. Clean it off, it's splashed up a little bit there. You always want to check it when it's on its kickstand. And it's just about halfway up the stick. So I will add just a little bit of oil to that and we'll be fine. You don't want to like I said, you don't want to overfill it. Just add a little bit. Let the rest of that drain out. Check your dipstick again. And it's halfway up the stick, so we're good. Reinstall your dipstick. Tighten it down. Hand tight is all you need. So, that's how you change the oil on your 2016 Street Bob or Dyna Harley Davidson. I hope you got a little bit of information out of this video that helped you, and it's quite easy to do. So again, thanks for watching. I read and enjoy all your comments, and thank you everybody for subscribing. You just have to smash that button. It doesn't cost you anything. Please subscribe. It helps the channel grow. And again, thanks again for watching, and we'll talk to you guys on the next one. Bye.